Hey everyone, Mike from Iron Nation Garage. I want to show you what I'm working on today. This John Deere LA105 had a brake issue where when you press, it's a manual transmission, when you press the left brake on your foot, it would not stop. So stay tuned through the entire video and I'll show everyone exactly how this fix. It's a very, very minor fix with a little bolt that just needs tightening. So check it out. The old girl right here. Actually have I've got this thing in, I've got someone looking to buy it, and we had a brake issue where when your brake is all the way down, it's engaged now, when this is all the way down, it just keeps, it'll just roll, as you can see. I'm sorry, but the brake was down, so I have it fixed now, but I'm going to show everyone the quick fix. So what we're going to do is, it's easier to show you with the wheel off, so I'll show you that quick here with the wheel. We're gonna take our driver's side wheel off. We're gonna get her jacked up here. We just wanna get this wheel off, up in the air a little bit. So we're gonna stay to the left side a little bit on the back here. You can see. Just enough to get it off, we're good. So, little pro tip for everyone. These things can be a bear to get off, especially if they're dry rot. So if you have a hook and pick set, you can get one of these at Hobo Freight. One of your little hook and pick set, they make multiple ones. Just get your little hook and pick. You can see how I do it in here. You just push, you pull it away a little bit until she comes. There's multiple other ways of doing it, but that is the way I do it. Pulls it right off. Flathead screwdriver right into the notch there. There's a notch. You see where that notch is? Get it in there, and then watch my wrist. You're gonna twist, and she pops right off. Don't lose it, put it right in there. Get your washer, secure your washer. There's a keyway in there too. You can see there's a little notch, there's a keyway. We're gonna pull our tire off here. Set this camera down for a minute here. I can pull that off, actually, there we go. All right, camera. Wheel is off. All right, for the adjustment on the, again, left side, you see there's a disc here. There's a whole disc right in there. That's what stops the transmission. So when you hit that brake right there, it actuates that disc rotor right there. So I'll show you what was wrong with mine. This thing was so loose. It's actually a super easy fix, folks. I mean, it's easy. My whole thing was really loose. This thing was, I'm going to show you where it was at. I'm going to loosen it up. It was really loose. And I even messed around on this one up here too a little bit with this adjustment. So this was the play that I had. Actually, let me see here. So look at that was the play that I had in there, all right? And I had no brakes whatsoever, okay? So there's a couple bolts here. You got, this is the arm. That arm, that's your brake. When you push that down right there with your left foot, that brings this, I'll show you here so you can see. So I'm pushing the brake right now. See how I'm pushing that brake with my hand? So all we need to do is get a wrench, which is it's gonna be a, let's see, what is that? 13 millimeter. My eyes are really bad. 13 millimeter. All right, we're gonna get it on this guy right here, and we're gonna tighten, because mine was loose. Remember, no brakes. Now, you don't wanna tighten it too hard. So what I did was I put the wheel back on, and I found the right adjustment, but you can see how it's already still a little loose. We're gonna keep tightening a little bit more. You can see it, see how it's tightening that up? And then what I did was I put the wheel back on, and I'm gonna show you that, and then I do the adjustment once the wheel's on, then you could feel where it's at, where the adjustment's at. Because see, that's real tight. What's gonna happen, you tighten it like that, it won't even move, even with your brake pedal up. So you're gonna wanna back it off a little bit. But like, see, there is no play in there anymore. It doesn't move. So we're gonna back that off just a hair. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the wheel on. Once I have the wheel on, I'm gonna get underneath it, pull the jack out, get underneath it, and I'm gonna feel it until I have it right. Okay, but that, again, that's all that little brake adjustment. It's the most simple thing in the entire world, and I've had a lot of tractors where the brakes don't work. That easy, folks. 13 millimeter right on that center bolt. Just tighten it down, okay? I'm gonna keep showing you. I'm gonna take it off. We'll set the adjustment. So you're gonna have a key. You're gonna have a keyway. That keyway. See how that fits? Hold on, Luke. See, they're gonna have a keyway that fits right in here. I know it's underneath here. You guys can see it. That fits right in there. So make sure your keyway is in there. You need that in, and then your keyway slot right here. You can see. Sorry, right there. It's gonna fit in that slot. Daddy? All right, we have our keyway. Just make sure you have your keyway in that little slot. It takes a little bit of lining up, but you get it in there. And then I like a pair of channel locks. So you got that that C-clip you got to put back on. I'll try to do this one-handed. I like a pair of channel locks. That's just me. You grab the edge. I'm sure there's other mechanics out there that do it a different way. So I'm focusing on this here. Grab the top and put it on the edge of that shaft, and it just pops right down in, almost on there. All right, and you can see we are on. A pair of channel locks works real nice, and that's where we have the keyway on. I'm going to show you the brake. I'm going to show you the brake adjustment now. All right, so we're going to set the adjustment. As everyone can see here, I have no brake on, and we are in neutral on this LA 105. And when you push forward, it's catching on that disc, so we have to adjust it out. So we got to loosen that bolt. So I'm going to get underneath, and then we're going to set that out a little bit so it's not as hard on the adjustment. And you can see here, I'm going to come underneath. I'm going to do my best to film here. There you go. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. All right, so remember that center bolt right on there. And let's see, that's tightening. We're going to go, let's see, that should be, that's tightening. That's loosening. So we're going to just, we have the tire on now. That's loosening. I want to see where that brings us. Let's see if we can pull the tractor. Okay, see the tractor? I can roll the tractor now. Let's see where the brakes are at. Hold on, bud. All right, so let's see how this locks up now. All right, that locks up. You can see that stops it. And we have, it's not rolling where it's still tight. It's still grabbing on there. So we're going to loosen it up a little more. Oh, okay, so I have her set nice now. We're going to push her forward. I'll show you. See how that locks it up? Locks up her. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Locks us up. Now when the brake's off, we're in neutral. Comes back nicely, see? And then when you go forward, you get a little bit of a skid. So I think we have her set nicely, folks. I'm going to do a test ride on it and give it a whirl and see what it's like. All right, folks, that does it. As you can see, we have brakes again. This thing did not have any brakes. I know as far as the intro goes, I didn't show you, but when I tell you it had no brakes, it had absolutely no brakes. So yeah, it's all fixed, ready to go. We're gonna be selling it today. So if you guys like what you're seeing, I'm trying to put a lot of how-to videos on tractors, Harleys, trucks, campers, that kind of stuff. Please subscribe, it's free, completely free to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I appreciate all the support everyone's giving me. So another video here with the old LA 105, more tractor videos, Harley videos to come. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying it. Take care.